Hello guys, and welcome to your pick a card reading. Today you're going to choose from 6 separate options. This is specifically going to be a high vibrational message that I'm going to deliver you from the divine. Whatever it is you need to hear, I'm going to tap into that, and it's specifically a high vibrational message for you. Hit the like button if you have not already. Subscribe if you have not already. And at the very end of this reading, I am going to do a charms message. So go to the very end. I'm going to do a collective reading via the charm. Choose one of these, but also go to the collective timestamp to get a further message as well. Okay, I'll see you at your selection. Those of you that chose option number 1, let's have a look at your cards. We have number 9, allowance. Number 3, love. And then we have the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. There's some sort of situation in your life that is not quite emotionally fulfilling anymore. There's some sort of situation that's leaving you feeling emotionally unfulfilled. And there may be some sort of resistance to whatever the situation this is. For some of you, it is a connection. A connection that's leaving you ungrounded. A connection that's leaving you, again, feeling empty, like something's missing. For others of you, it's not necessarily a connection, but you are in this place of feeling like something is missing in your life, of feeling like something is missing, something is lacking. There's lack of emotional fulfillment. Your advice here is to accept your situation without resistance. Accept that things are the way they are without wishing they were different. Once you finally accept what it is you're going through, what it is you're feeling, then you'll be a lot more grounded because you're not running away from the information because it hurts to confront whatever situation this is in your life. And once you're more grounded, you're a lot more calm, usually. And that's when you're able to make the best decisions. That's whenever you're able to weigh the pros and cons. It's when you're grounded, when you're calm. Now, again, this is all going back to the allowance card. To detaching emotionally, which a lot of you guys already have detached emotionally to a certain extent. I think you already know that. From whatever situation there is some sort of fracture or feeling of unfulfillment or discontent in. It could be career, love, it's going to vary. You're being asked to detach further so that you can shift into the observer mind, the observer perspective, a higher perspective. To be the witness of the manifestation, of the manifestations around you. People, places, things. Be the stillness that watches everything unfold around you without being triggered, without putting a story over why things are happening the way they are, especially if they feel unfavorable to you. Don't spin a story around this. See things from a higher, unbothered, detached perspective. And that's not to say you should exist in this place of perceiving all the time. But this higher perspective will, in fact, allow you to shift back into viewing things from the bigger picture, which is going to bring a lot more clarity. A lot more clarity. For a lot of you, there are hurt feelings involved in some sort of situation, and these hurt feelings create a biased perspective. To shift into an unbiased perspective will allow you to gain clarity. You're being asked to be open to whatever it is that unfolds for you right now without judgments, with compassion for yourself and for others. Without opinion, without fear, without resistance. When you are in this energy of allowance, you're catapulted into an energy of being in the flow with the divine. And the divine becomes your partner in co-creating a greater reality than you could have even perceived just on your own, or imagined just on your own. So right now, your advice is to detach, shift into the flow, have faith. Detach is not the same as numbing out. Don't ignore your feelings. Observe your feelings. Don't identify as your feelings. Understand that feelings are not you. They are merely symptoms of your thought patterns. Your thought patterns usually are unfocused, unless you're meditating more often than not. The divine wants you to get out of your own way by getting out of your head. Stop weaving a sad story, a hard story. Stop living that autopilot life. It's time for you to drive, stick, shift. Anyway, so where is this all leading you? Love. Of course. Now, this could definitely point to literal love. This could also point to partnerships, true, genuine connections of all sorts, including love, soul family. But this also points to you being guided to the right people in general. This is a unicorn on here, and that's a horse. And the divine's trying to connect you and align you with specific people that will bring this emotional fulfillment, whether it's career, love, whatever the case is. You're being asked to release the fear. You're being asked to step out of your own self-sabotaging tendencies, primarily within your thought patterns. Now, it'll take time to break this addiction to negative thinking or weaving negative stories upon your experiences, which may be subconscious. You may not be aware that this is a pattern of yours, but the divine is. And the divine is saying that you're ready. You are ready to take back your power. You're ready to wake up. Allow the divine to step in. You can't control other people. You can't control other people's motives. Nor would you want to. People are continuously shifting and changing, which is why human beings can be so finicky and fickle. People aren't the same for long, usually, if they're on the right path, because our soul seeks to always evolve. You're also being asked to detach from the fear of the masses. Fear is all around this paradigm, especially right now. But so is faith. So is light. So is your alignment. You're rapidly shifting more and more into alignment every day. You're starting to wake up. But you are being asked to recenter as often as you need to, which you may have to do several times throughout the day. Even if it's 5 minutes a day. Sit with the stillness. Meditate. Breathe deeply. Do whatever it takes to ground your energy continuously, regularly throughout the day. For a lot of you, I do see a strong love connection coming in once you shift into allowance. But, it's strong love, strong friendship, the right connections to network with. You're blossoming into a beautiful flower, but don't refuse the water from the divine. Rain can be scary because sometimes it brings storms. But you need rain right now to grow. That is your pick a card message. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. I'll see you Saturday at the Live Psychic Show at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be giving away one free personal reading during the Live Psychic Show Saturday. I will see you guys there. Have an enchanted day, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Hello, group number 2. Let's go ahead and look into your cards and see what it is that you need to hear. What is it that you need to know? Let's have a look. Really quickly, just looking at these, just glancing at the cards, I'm like, holy guacamole, that's a lot of powerful, strong energy. Now, most of you are a divine masculine or are manifesting your divine masculine currently. Okay, so let's look at the cards. We literally have number 22, divine masculine. We have number 1, the king, which from this deck is the divine masculine. And then we have the 5 of swords and the magician. When I look at these cards together, I am seeing that there has been quite a bit of conflict within your psyche, specifically within the last 5 weeks. But even further, like the last year, there's been some sort of internal conflict that you have been battling with, and you could still be very well battling with this internal conflict now. Something within your headspace is not aligning within your heart space, or hasn't for a long time. But I feel like there's a massive radical shift here. I feel like this conflict within your mind, within your soul, was not allowing you to take the appropriate action in manifesting your desires. This conflict was blocking you. This conflict was blocking you in taking the correct action steps to do what it is you knew you needed to do. There's some sort of mental anguish, again, or conflict. But I am seeing a radical, sudden shift here. You have broken some sort of something that was binding within your mind. I want to clarify this one and see what that is. So clarifying the 5 of swords, we have the flame and the 6 of pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that some of you could have been involved with a karmic partner. Someone that you had a lot of petty arguments with, a lot of disagreements, a lot of disputes with. This could be a love-related karmic partner. This could be, a friendship, career connection. There's some sort of karmic connection that was bringing you a lot of conflict and bad juju. But I feel that you, this was almost something that you manifested, because I feel like I'm just going to be honest. Some of you may have accidentally given out bad juju, and it's almost like this was this karmic connection. But I do feel like you have healed this karma. You are healing this karma or have healed this karma. And so because of that, you are now starting to give for the universal good. You're giving out more positive, balanced energy, more grounded energy. You're being a lot more methodical, rational, and not so impulsive as you were before. And because of that, you're going to start to receive good back. You're going to start to receive the things you actually want back. I do feel that, again, there was some sort of toxic connection, very karmic, that was somehow creating some sort of conflict in your life, whether it's literally, having verbal disputes with this person, or just somehow there's some sort of toxic connection here that you are breaking away from or soon will be breaking away from. And I do feel that as you break away from whatever karmic connection this is, you are going to start to step into this divine masculine energy, regardless on your gender. But this is ridiculous. I mean, we literally have the divine masculine, the king, and the magician. Now, the emperor is usually what we identify the divine masculine as, but sometimes the magician can also represent that as a divine masculine as well. It depends on the reader. But these are all very powerful energies of manifestation, regardless on gender. You are about to be more active towards manifesting exactly what you want. You're going to take a more active role now. Whereas before, in the past, you may not have been able to take the right appropriate action towards the specific path you wanted because of some sort of karmic connection you were wrapped up in. It was holding you back and blocking you from what you actually wanted. And so now I feel like that's becoming more clear to you, or soon will. And because of this, you are going to start to take the appropriate action in the right direction and manifesting what you actually want. You're actually stepping into this energy now. If not already, you're about to. But I feel like a lot of you already are stepping into this energy already. So you're doing what you need to do, or at least you're starting to, or you're about to manifest exactly what you want, the life that you want, the connections that you truly want that are not toxic. Okay? So this is what I see happening for you. So you're on the right path. Just cut out any sort of karmic connection. Now, these karmic people could be air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, possibly earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Whatever the case is, they could just embody these energies. It doesn't specifically have to be those zodiac signs, but I think you know who this is. I think you know what connection this is that is toxic. It can be addictive for some of you as well. For others of you, it may not necessarily be a connection as much as an addiction of some kind as well. Some of you, these addictions may not be as serious as, drug abuse. It could be a food addiction. You need to watch what you're addicted to, whatever it is for you. You need to bring it back, master this addiction by shifting back into the driver's seat and deciding ahead of time, I will not overeat, I will not overdrink, I will not entangle myself with that connection. Whatever the case is, you have to decide first, okay? Anyways, so that is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Like this video if you have not already. I will see you Saturday for the live psychic show at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have an enchanted day. Option number 3, let's have a look at your cards. So we have number 10, Authority. Number 18, Abundance. And then we have the 6 of Wands and the Chariot. So these are exceptionally positive, powerful, powerhouse cards, especially together. Holy guacamole. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. Now, I see that you are quickly conquering any sort of obstacles that are on your path, any sort of challenges. For a lot of you, this is career related. I see that, you could be business owners or some sort of boss or someone with a high level of respect and authority of some kind. I am going to tap into other messages, but I really do feel like this is more so for those that are employed. I see you headed forward on your path with extreme confidence. Things that may have set you back in the past, things that may have been obstacles for you in the past, I see you conquering, and I see you, again, overcoming any sort of challenges. Anything that you used to look at as a mountain of a problem will soon become nothing but a molehill for you to overcome easily. Again, I see a massive radical increase in your confidence, your motivation, your willpower. It is about to skyrocket. And this is what's going to propel you towards massive success. If you're not an authority figure just yet, this chariot energy here is this motivation, this success driven mentality that you're shifting into is what's going to bring you into this authoritative energy and or position, and abundance as well as with the Six of Wands, victory, achievements, rewards. Again, I'm seeing massive confidence here. Massive confidence. Two stones that would be good for you to work with right now are carnelian and garnet. Okay, just a little heads up there. But I see massive accomplishments and rewards. Like every little thing that you overcome, whether it's at work, spiritually, emotionally, in whatever way, even if it's decluttering an entire room, whatever it is, whatever you set your mind on and actually achieve these things, once you achieve these things, I see it's going to help you increase your confidence. Now, confidence is truly being confident, being able to rely on yourself. Confidence is built by self-trust, being confident in knowing that you're going to get things done that you need to get done, being confident in knowing that you are going to have your best interests. You're going to do what you need to do. So with every accomplishment that you will be going forth into victory towards, I do see that you are going to gain more confidence. So start off by setting small goals. Like, I'm going to deep clean those bathrooms. I'm going to clean that closet out. Whatever it is for you, start off with small goals. Like, I'm going to get all those dishes done in one day. And with every little goal that you actually accomplish, I see that you're going to actually have massive radical increase in your confidence. And that will only amplify your drive to reach and fulfill your soul mission and or reach certain goals, bigger goals. Now, you will be very abundant here with this sudden energy burst that you're going to have. It's going to really propel you into so much abundance. And again, into an authoritative position if you're not already in it. But the only thing with this authoritative position is make sure that you are open to hearing other people out, because there's sometimes like those bosses that think they know it all and they don't need to hear any feedback. Don't be one of those bosses. If you're a boss, whatever the case is, whatever authoritative energy you have, whether it's just naturally you give off an authoritative energy, or you are literally in an authoritative position, or you're going to shift into that, whatever the case is for you, you're being asked to stay on solid ground. Don't let your head get too big. Not saying that you can't be confident and feel good about yourself. The divine wants you to be confident and to feel great about yourself. But also, keep your feet on the ground. Stay level-headed at the same time. Anyway, so that is what I'm seeing here for you. That is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. I'll see you Saturday at the live psychic show here at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit the like button if you have not already. Have an enchanted day. Those of you that chose option number 6, let's have a look and see what it is that you need to know. Your overarching energy here is number 38, the Remembrance card. And then we have number 33, the Moon. And then we have none other than Queen of Wands and the Lovers. What I'm seeing here for you is that you are a very fiery individual, regardless on your zodiac sign and or gender. I know this is the Queen of Wands, but you are a very powerful firecracker in the most beautiful, radiant way. Your light is so bright that everyone can see it so clearly, but I feel like you're just now starting to see it yourself. I see that for a long time you didn't acknowledge how truly unique and special you really are, and how much your energy is addictive. Your energy is radiance. Your energy is one of a kind. Your energy is, I would say, creme de la creme de la creme. So your energy is very top notch in several different ways. And so I see that, it's easy for other people to see this in you, and you're just now starting to see this in yourself. So you're having some sort of breakthrough in how you perceive yourself. You're remembering past life information. Your past life intuitive skills and abilities are coming to the surface like never before. If you're psychic, most of you are psychic. And so I feel like you have been a witch or a psychic or something. Titles aren't really, the most important thing here. It's all about energy. You were in your power of manifestation several lifetimes. Your soul is a master manifester, especially with the number 33 here. Your soul is such a natural master manifester. Whatever you want, you got it. But I feel like it may not have been like that in the past, though. I feel like it may have been quite the opposite, because it's almost like these abilities were in the background. They were kind of hidden, out of sight, possibly due to your own fright. Whatever the case is, for some of you, you shut these abilities out at a younger age due to frights, which I can relate to. I grew up in a haunted house, so I have always had these abilities since I was a kid. I've had so many different experiences, but growing up in a haunted house kind of complicated my process of accepting it. And so I shut my abilities out for a long time. And it wasn't until I think my early 20s that I really started to dive into these aspects of myself, because I started having visions. And I remember I called my mother and I told her, like, this is going to sound funny, but I'm having visions, like straight visions. Like, I can't see anything. I'm having visions. Usually in a meditative state. Anyways, and my mother was like, yeah, it runs in our family. And I'm like, oh, great. So I'm Harry Potter, basically. Anyways, so it's a similar energy I'm getting here for you guys, though, is that you have always had these abilities that are just now coming up to the surface. And not only have you always had abilities that are of a supernatural nature, but you're a master. Like, there are other gifted, talented individuals that are, supernaturally gifted as well. But you're a master manifester, which takes aeons, literally, to obtain that level of mastery. So what I see here again is that these abilities are now, in fact, coming up to the surface. You are starting to trust your intuition more, and you're being asked to continue to trust your intuition more. Also, work with the moon cycles, okay? Work with the moon cycles when it comes to manifestation and just in regards to energy in general. Work with the moon cycles, ground your energy regularly, because oftentimes people who are super gifted in the supernatural or spiritual worlds, it's hard to ground here in just the regular mundane human world. It can be a little difficult sometimes. So you have to consciously ground your energy. And when you are grounded, you know you're a master because you're super freaking grounded. So it's like you're either really like up in a high vibrational realm or you're super grounded. Because wherever you are the most powerful there. And if you're in a higher vibrational realm, somewhere else in a supernatural realm, because you're multidimensionally existing, then you may not seem so powerful here. And you may be more on autopilot here. So you need to call your spirit here to your primary reality, to Earth, to this time and space, in order to be in your power now, here. Don't leave this vessel on autopilot. Bring your spiritual self back into your physical body. I know sometimes it can feel boring for people who are super gifted, but I promise you, you'll have 1,000 times more fun here, being in your power here, instead of escaping this reality. Because you'll be able to make more impactful changes within this reality here. Okay? And what I do see here is that you're stepping into this energy already. You're already doing this. And because of that, you're, again, listening to your intuition. You know where to make commitments and how much to commit energetically. It doesn't always have to be romantically. Commitments aren't always romantically. You're committed to your work. You're committed to your, friendships. How much energy do you want to invest into these areas? How much energy exchange does it take for that connection to flow? Listen to your intuition and control your anger. If you have anger, temperamental moments, that's usually because you're triggered. Because you're usually, and when you're triggered, in your ego, autopilot mind. So it's okay as long as you become aware of these patterns and shift them. Okay? But what I also see that you're manifesting, though, is the Lovers here, a divine connection. You're manifesting a divine counterpart. There may be a decision in love. Again, it doesn't have to be in love for all of you. For some of you, it is very much a decision in love that you will have to make. I do see you making the right decision. Being here in your power, all is clear. Every hour. Yellow calcite and rose quartz are good crystals for you to work with right now, okay? I'm feeling a lot of joy that you're going to be manifesting the more you embrace your abilities and the more you ground yourself right here, right now. Okay? That is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Like this video if you have not already. I'll see you Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the live psychic show. You have an enchanted day. For those of you that chose option number 5, let's have a look at your cards. Your overarching energy is number 42, Tantric Journey. Ooh la la. And then we have number 16, The Letter. And then we have the Fool and the King of Cups. Let's have a look. So the first thing I'm getting here is someone wants to reach out for a new beginning. Okay, this is a very specific message I'm getting. So let me tap into that first, and then I'm going to tap into a more higher perspective, overarching message for all of you. But for some of you, I am seeing that either you or somebody connected to you wants to reach out to you for a new beginning. And they very well will be reaching out to you via messaging you somehow, like either calling you, messaging you, somehow communicating with you and letting you know something. They may not let you know the whole intention, the whole truth behind their intention of, hey, I want to unite. They just might be like, hey, what's up? But what I'm seeing here is there's going to be communication from this person or from you to a person about a new beginning, and love and romance and passion. Okay, that's what I see. Very specific, okay? It's someone who's loyal, someone who's dedicated, and someone who really adores you. And that you probably adore as well. Someone who really values you, wants to be gentle with you and your feelings, and really sees that you're precious, gentle, and sweet, or loyal, faithful, fun. Something like, I'm getting that type of energy here. And I feel like you guys have like the same feelings for each other. But you may not have talked about it because it's like the talking, it's like I'm seeing like a floodgate, like a dam that wants to burst open with emotions. Like, I like you a lot. Can we like make out? 7 minutes in heaven. Whatever the case is. So for all of you though, that's a specific message, but for all of you, there's a new door opening up for you, energetically right now. A lot of you already feel it. You already feel this shift within your own self. If you don't yet, you soon will. Now, this door is bringing with it a breath of fresh air, alignment in the present moment, and alignment with all your energy vortexes, your chakras, energy vortexes. I see them being heavily aligned. Your emotions being balanced. I see you being very secure in yourself with this new door. Walking through this new door, you will become very secure within yourself. And I do also see you embracing your sexuality further, healing any sort of sexual trauma. For some of you, that doesn't have to be like super serious or anything. It could just be like, anything like not accepting your body fully. Part of, being fully in your sexual power is loving every bit of your body for exactly how it is now. That doesn't mean you don't want to achieve, to reach for goals. Like, I want to lose weight. I want to have a 6-pack, whatever the case is for you. That doesn't mean you don't want to, that doesn't mean you can't want to better your body, but accept it for how it is now. You're not your body. Show your body some love. But what I see here is, again, this new opportunity, this new gateway you're stepping into is a new version of yourself where you are releasing generational shame, guilt, trauma in regards to sexuality and your being in your sexual power. For a lot of you, this was a heavy burden that wasn't yours to bear. To carry, and it's something that a lot of people don't really feel comfortable talking about in one way or another. Okay, so I see that you're finally going to heal that energy, release it, and understand that most likely it was a generational thing that was carried on, that surfaced somehow in your life. Anyways, whatever the case is, I see that you're finally going to be free because you have transmuted or are transmuting this energy, and it's going to be so liberating. And again, it's going to really make you feel a lot more balanced emotionally, a lot more gentle with yourself and others, and a lot more happy because you're not feeling burdened and weighed down by energy that wasn't even yours. For a lot of you, it wasn't yours. Now, what I see here also is some of you, again, another specific message here. Some of you are going to be getting some sort of new opportunity. For some of you, it's going to be career. For others of you, it's going to be like energy work, energy healing, which is also career. Whatever this case is, for some of you, it's like a new opportunity, okay? For all of you, actually, for all of you, there's a new opportunity manifesting. For some of you, it's going to be a career opportunity. For others of you, it's going to be a promotion, but it feels like something new for most of you, honestly. For others of you, it's going to be a love connection. Whatever the case is, it's a new opportunity that's going to align all of your chakras. And I'm getting big Kundalini energy here. If you're not familiar with Kundalini rising, look into it. Kundalini awakening, Kundalini rising. I see that you're going to be going through that in the near future. For some of you, mid-month, sometime like around the middle of this month, whenever you're watching this video. All of my readings are timeless, okay? Anyways, so that's what I'm saying here, a new beginning for you. Someone's going to reach out, for some of you in love, for others of you with a career opportunity. Whatever the case is, this is going to align you tremendously, energetically, and also align you with being on the right path further. A lot of you could have been very much in hermit mode in some way, shape, or form, and you're going to be leaving that now. Not all of you. You haven't all been in hermit mode, but some of you have. You are being asked to continue to be your own anchor emotionally. Don't become entangled with others, and don't look to others to fill your love tank. Yeah, we want to fill our own love tanks. That doesn't mean don't enjoy the connections around you. That just means make sure you're fulfilling your own love tank first. Make sure you are the one making yourself happy primarily, and then enjoy the company of others, but don't rely on someone else to fill your love tank ever. If that makes sense. You can accept love, but don't make someone the sole responsibility. Don't give someone the sole responsibility for your happiness and love. Okay? Love is not something that someone should be responsible for. It's something we share, but it's not something that we should force one person or make one person responsible to give to you. Happiness and love and peace. That's something you yourself have to give to yourself, and then share that with others who are also on that same page. So keep that in mind as you go and embark on this new journey. And your positive affirmation is, I am guided and protected on my life journey. So prepare yourself, because there's a new adventure ahead of you in one way, shape, or form. That is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Hit the like button if you have not already. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already also. Have an enchanted day. Those of you that chose option number 6, let's have a look into what it is you need to hear. Let's see. So you have number 24, Earth. Number 27, the Cat Lady. And then you have the Page of Swords and the Four of Cups. I see that you've been in this energy of discontent. This energy of feeling like there's something missing in life. For some of you, feeling like there was some sort of missed opportunity at some point in the past. You're being asked to listen to your heart and to follow your intuition now. With the Four of Cups and the Earth both being yellow and greenish colors, and bluish. We have yellow, green, and bluish colors. I do see that, again, you're being asked to listen to your heart, tune into your heart. Your heart is smart. For some of you, I'm hearing create art. Whatever the case is, you're being asked to shift out of this energy of discontent, of feeling like life has become dull and boring, and to really control your thought patterns, really shift into a more responsible place when it comes to choosing where to focus your energy on. Okay? So you're being asked to consciously make the choices and changes you need to make within your own thought patterns and your physical realm in order to shift out of this energy of feeling like life is dull and boring. For some of you, simply get outside. Literally, some of you haven't seen the lights of day for, I don't want to say a month, but for a long time. And even if you have been outside for a minute, you're being asked to really go outside and connect with Gaia, connect with Mother Earth. Be out in nature. Nature has one of the highest frequencies in this dimensional plane of existence. Nature is one of the most healing frequencies you can surround yourself with. You're going to naturally sync up with the energy of nature by being in nature, which again is very high vibrational. So you're being advised to go out in nature, and this will make a drastic shift that will be very evident to you and how you feel about life. You're going to start to come to life again. Okay, that's what I see here. For others of you, your pets need to go outside. You need to take your cats, if you have a cat leash or a cat bag. I actually was Googling, or I was looking on Amazon for one of those cat backpacks so I can like walk my cat, go on walks with my cat, because I think Wolverine would like to get out. He was a stray cat when I found him. And so I used to live in an apartment and I would let him go out and like he would come back whenever he wanted to. And since we moved into a house, we're in an area where there's like, coyotes sometimes. So I don't let him out anymore. But, it's just interesting that I'm getting that message here for you guys. Maybe your cat wants to go outside in a safe way. Or your dog. For those of you that have animals, your animals want to be outside more. But you also need to be outside more as well, is what I'm seeing here, for your life to shift drastically for the better. Okay? This is really, really quick and clear and to the point. Okay? I don't really see anything else. I am going to read this for you. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. So another thing I am getting is that you're being asked to really reveal yourself to yourself. When you reveal yourself to yourself, you heal yourself with yourself. And once you reveal yourself to yourself, it'll be a lot easier for you to reveal your true, authentic self to others. But you have to start with being honest with yourself first. Randomly, I'm also getting, some of you guys need to create a healthy, positive morning routine. For you and the people in your home. So if you live alone, then just you. If you live with animals, for you and your pets. If you live with children, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever, if you roommates, create a healthy, happy morning routine for all involved. That will be beneficial for everybody. Okay? Anyways, that's your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Hit the like button if you have not already. I'll see you Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the live psychic show. Have an enchanted day.